Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are fine and going well. Dear students, today we will discuss the remaining part of the chapter Seeds and Seeds. Okay? Think and imagine what would happen if plants could walk? Draw a picture. You can see the picture of a walking plant. Now, plants would not be able to produce food, shelter and oxygen for us if plants could walk. Now let's move on to the next slide. Find out, do some plants grow without seeds? Yes, few plants like ferns, mosses, horsetails, etc. grow without seeds. As you can see the picture of fern, mosses and horsetails. Plants which hunt. There are some plants which trap and eat frogs, insects and even mice. The pitcher plant, Nepenthes, is one such plant. It is found in Australia, Indonesia and Meghalaya in India. It has a pitcher-like shape and the mouth is covered by a leaf. The plant has a special smell that attracts insects to it. When the insect lands on the mouth of a plant, it gets trapped and cannot get out. What a clever way to hunt, isn't it? So many seeds. How many types of seeds can you collect? Where will you find them? Each of you should try to collect as many different types of seeds as you can. After that, put all the seed collections together. Now observe these seeds carefully, their shapes, size, color, texture, either smooth or rough, right? Make a seed chart to put up in the class. You can start with a table like this, the name of the seed, color, shape and texture. Suppose Rajma, the color of Rajma seed is reddish brown and texture is smooth. In this way, we will find other seeds characteristics, okay? First one is apple. The color of apple seed is brown and the texture is soft. The color of mango seed is whitish yellow and the texture of mango is rough. Third one is papaya. The color of papaya seeds are black as you can see in the picture and the texture is rough. Fourth one is watermelon. The color of watermelon seeds is black and the texture is soft, okay? As you can see in the picture. Now let's move on to the next slide. Next one is gram or chana. So the color of gram seeds are brown and the texture is soft. Next one is mustard. So the color of mustard seeds is black and the texture of the mustard seeds is soft. The next one is cumin seeds. So the color of cumin seed is brown and the texture is soft. Next one is aniseed. So the seed color of aniseed is green and the texture is soft. Last but not the least, moong. The color of seed is green and texture is soft. Think. Did you keep aniseed, sauf and cumin, jeera in your list? Yes. Which was the smallest seed and which was the biggest seed in your collection? So, the mango seed is the biggest seed and cumin seeds are smallest seeds in the list. Make list of seeds that are used as spice in your home. The seeds that are used as spices in our home are cumin, mustard, aniseed, etc. The vegetables that contain seeds are tomatoes, ladyfinger, pumpkin, bitter gourd. The seeds of fruits, that means the fruits that contain seeds are mango, orange, watermelon, jamun, apple, etc. Light seeds check by blowing them. So the light seeds are aniseed, cumin seeds, etc. The seeds which are flat in shape. Sesame seeds, aniseeds, cumin seeds are flat in shape. Okay. Now let's move on to the next slide. Make more groups. How many groups of seeds did you make? So, the groups of seeds are small seeds, big seeds, heavyweight seeds, lightweight seeds, seeds which produces oils, and seeds used as spices. So I made 6 group of seeds. You can make groups as many as you can, okay? Next question is, do you know any games that you can play with seeds? Discuss with your friends. So dear students, think what games you can play with seeds and let me know in the comment section below, okay? Now next question is, have you ever seen any seed that can fly? Yes, seeds of cottonwood trees, maple trees, dandelion seeds. These seeds can fly in air. Here is the picture of dandelion plant which seeds are flying in the air due to air movement. Is that clear now? Next question is, what is it called in your area? So you have to think and answer yourself. Next question is, look at your seed collection. Guess how many of those could have traveled by flying? According to seed collection, cumin seeds and anise seeds could have traveled by flying. Let's move on to the next question. Now this is a paragraph. This happened in 1948. One day George Mistral came back from a walk with his dog. He was amazed to find seeds sticking all over his clothes and on his dog's fur. He wondered what made them stick. So he observed these seeds under a microscope. He saw that the seeds had many tiny hooks which got stuck to clothes or fur. This gave Mistral the idea of making Velcro. He made a material with similar tiny hooks that would stick. Velcro is used to stick together many things: clothes, shoes, bags, belts, many more. What a way to take inspiration from nature, isn't it? Look at the pictures given below and guess how the seeds travel and reach different places. So in the first picture we can see a squirrel. As we can observe that a squirrel in the first picture is carrying a seed. In the second picture we can observe a bird and that bird is carrying a seed. In the third picture we can observe that seed is floating in the water and carried away by water current. Okay? So the reference pictures are also given in the slide for the easy understanding of the fact. Okay? Now let's move on to the next slide. Some plants spread their seeds over long distances. When the soybean pods are ripe, they burst and the seeds are thrown out. Have you ever heard their sound? No. We have never heard their sound. Now next question is, think what would happen if seeds did not spread and remain at one place only? See, if seeds did not spread and remain at one place only, then seeds would not get sufficient sunlight, water and air and would not grow properly. Okay? Make a list of different ways by which seeds are spread. So seeds are spread by water. Second one is air or wind. Third one is animals. Fourth one is birds. And fifth one is humans. Now next question is, what all was grown in India long ago? So mangoes, spinach, orange, banana, okay, and methi, radish, brinjal, these were grown long ago in India. Were mangoes and banana grown here? Yes, mangoes and bananas are grown here. Third question is, what came from other countries? So tomato, potato, green chilies, cabbage, pea, coffee bean, bhindi, these are came from other countries. Imagine food without potatoes or tomatoes. There will be no taste in food without potatoes and tomatoes. Okay. Now let's move on to the next slide. Dear students, read this poem in your EVS book. As we have already discussed that Tomatoes, potatoes, green chilies are came from South America. Cabbage and pea from Europe. Coffee beans and bhindi from Africa. But mango, orange, banana, methi, spinach, radish, brinjal are basically originated in India. Okay? Now let's move on to the next slide. What we have learnt. Reena has drawn this picture of the seed sprouted by her. What do you think the seeds need for sprouting? Write in your own words. How would Reena's seed look if they did not get the things needed? Show by drawing a picture. So, students, water and air are very important for sprouting of the seed. In the absence of air, seeds will be swallowed in water but will not sprout. And in the absence of water, seeds will neither be swollen nor be sprouted in air. Is that clear? Now the next question is, how do seeds spread to far off places? Write in your own words. So by means of air, wind, water, birds, animals, humans, etc., seeds need spread to far off places. Please like, share and subscribe my channel for more upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.